I want to let the people at home know, go to shophog.net. You can get our limited edition Minoru Suzuki t-shirt. It will only be available until November 1st, so get it now.
And let me tell you something, that t-shirt, when I came in here tonight, they had a whole supply. They sold out. It's the hottest t-shirt in the House of Glory all year. So make sure you get your own. Romero made his House of Glory debut 2 years ago in a match with Ken Broadway. And last year, he was a part of a six-way scramble match. So it's good to have him back here, a veteran of the ring.
Former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Well, before we get into that,
8-time Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion.
Well, I was going to say, before we even get into his history, you know, in AEW, he challenged Claudio Castagnoli just last month for the Ring of Honor World Championship, and Eddie Kingston for the New Japan Strong Openweight title.
Took both of them to the limit.
Yeah, he's been having battle after battle, but perhaps none bigger than the one he faces here tonight.
I was going to say those titles were junior heavyweight titles. He's facing a serious heavyweight tonight.
Professor said, one thing about Rocky Romero, he is a very accomplished tag team wrestler. And his opponent tonight is also an accomplished tag team wrestler, but tonight is not about tag team wrestling. Mike Santana has not had the kind of single success that Rocky Romero has had, but he is looking to change all of that, and it starts tonight.
Mike Santana looking to break out on his own. This proud and powerful athlete is here in House of Glory for one thing, and that is the HOG World Heavyweight title, and this is the first step on his way to it. All right, so he hopes.
He shocked the world, Santana did, when he made his surprise return to House of Glory last month at Fallout to put the House of Glory World Heavyweight Champion Matt Cardona on notice right away that he was coming for him. So it's not surprising that Cardona would ask for the night off here with after Santana's appearance, but Santana made it very clear to me that he wanted some competition, and Rocky Romero was the first man that I picked up the phone to call to make this match possible.
Rocky Romero is the very top tier of competition in the pro wrestling world.
Now, it has to be pointed out, this is only Santana's fourth match. After his big comeback, he suffered a devastating ACL injury in last year's Blood and Guts match in AEW. It kept him out of action more than 14 months. This is his homecoming. Listen to these fans. They have waited a very long time to see him back here at the NYC Arena.
Yes, and Santana is no stranger to the NYC Arena.
Not at all. Not at all. It's been 4 years since we last saw him in the ring here in this building, but his tenure here dates all the way back to 2014, teaming with his longtime partner Ortiz. 3 times they held the House of Glory tag team titles. They beat the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, Private Party to win those titles the last time they held them. 4-time Impact Tag Team Champions, very accomplished in tag team matches. So this is something different here. He's trying to branch out on his own. And I don't know about you, he's in the best shape I've ever seen him in. He's as big as ever. So.
Absolutely jacked, and as I alluded to, he definitely has a significant size advantage over Rocky Romero. But Romero may have the advantage in agility and in technique.
Again, Rocky Romero, he's got the experience in both singles and tag team ranks. From New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's got his fans here in the building tonight as well. You know, Santana, he is on a mission. You alluded to it. He is on a mission to become the World Heavyweight Champion. And again, we've mentioned the physical transformation that we have seen in him. He's put a tremendous amount of work in the gym. He looks fantastic. A win tonight, you have to think, would put him in contention for that HOG World title. And he has talked about in interviews, he recognizes he's only got a small window in this business. to make that happen as he knocks down Rocky Romero.
Rocky Romero scratching and clawing, pulling hair, trying to do anything he can to offset Mike Santana's power advantage.
There's a roll through by Santana.
Santana showing agility and technique of his own here. Big arm drag, but Rana from Rocky Romero sends Santana to the floor.
And Romero's gonna fly, suicide dive. Collides with Santana, but he's gonna go for another one.
Santana hit that guardrail hard.
And
and
second
again.
one, wow. Why not a third? Although he might be going to the well one too many times with this one.
Could be. Oh, Santana caught him in midair and dropped Romero right onto that ring apron face first. And just crushed Rocky Romero on the guardrail, did Santana.
Dive of his own. And he is fired up. You know, Santana, he's 32 years old, which is far from old. But he's not a young man anymore either. He's not as young as he used to be. He wants to make the absolute most of the time that he has in that ring. And he has said he wants to look back without any regrets. That's why he wants that championship so badly.
Well, you always have to make the most of your time in that ring. You never know when you will suffer an injury, when your career could be cut short. You have to wrestle every match like it's your last.
14 months he waited for this opportunity. And he is going to take advantage of it. There's a knife-edge chop by Romero, giving it right back to him.
Firing back on Santana, bringing him into the guardrail is Rocky Romero. What's he got in mind here?
Oh, and
that's
the
that
knee.
ACL.
Yeah, you can see the brace on his knee. That's the injured, or the previously injured knee, the surgically repaired knee. And they're out in the crowd. They are amongst the NYC faithful.
The imbeciles, the Philistines out here, are getting a close-up view of Rocky Romero and Mike Santana.
Oh my goodness. Wiped
Right
him out.
into the chairs.
Yeah, the referee, he's got to get control of this. Only way to finish this is in the ring.
Our HOG crew is going to have to do some cleanup tonight.
Well, they got some extra work here.
Oh, Santana lifts
Scoops him
Rocky
up.
up.
Body slams him on the chairs.
With abandon. No concern whatsoever for Rocky Romero's anatomy in dropping him onto those chairs. What's Santana?
I mean, I know Santana said he wanted to come back here to these fans. I didn't know he meant he wanted to be part of the crowd here tonight. I thought he was just waiting to hear the crowd. Finally, he dumps Rocky back out at ringside. Oh, they love this guy. It was such a great moment, unexpected to see him pop up at Fallout last month.
Well, you know that Matt Cardona, the HOG World Champion, is watching this match because he knows that Mike Santana is gunning for him.
And again, very convenient. He was not available tonight. He didn't seem too thrilled to see Santana last month. But he's going to have to...
Matt Cardona is a very busy man.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Back suplex on the apron.
These imbeciles out here don't deserve to see Matt Cardona every single time out here in HOG. He is a special treat, is the HOG World Heavyweight Champion, Matt Cardona. Santana whips Rocky toward the
reversal
post.
right into the post, and you could hear the impact.
Rocky has created some space now.
You know, Romero has a big match scheduled against Mystico on AEW Rampage next Friday. And you know he would love to head into that match with a win under his belt here tonight.
Well, we'll see if he makes it into that match the way that these two men are beating on each other right now. Though it's Santana who looks like he might have a potential injury of that left arm.
Yeah, these two have spent more time outside the ring so far than inside.
Santana able to block another shot there. Oh, and it's Rocky going into the post. Again, a lot of leniency being shown by the referee here.
Yeah, I would say so here. I mean, this is not a false count anywhere match.
You know, Commissioner, you really got to tighten up these officials.
Apparently. We're going to have an all-staff, all-hands-on-deck meeting when the show is over.
What do you even do here? Oh!
I tolerate you.
Drop kick from Rocky Romero, sending Mike Santana into the barricade. And Romero is in control.
Oh, wait a minute. Again, you can't put your hands on the referee.
See, Rocky Romero understands the rules. He wants a count out. He wants the ref to actually do his job and count Mike Santana out of the ring right now.
Nobody here wants to see this match end that way.
Except for Rocky Romero. And it looks like Santana might have trouble.
I think the referee's already halfway home.
Beating this count here.
Yeah, I think he's up to 6, maybe 7.
Rocky Romero, a wily veteran. He knows you need to try to pick up the win
that's a count
however
8.
you can.
He's up to 8. There's 9.
That could be it. Oh, Santana makes it in at the very last instant.
Cut it awfully close. Well, that's self-explanatory. There's some of that New York City attitude for you. And now I think Rocky's going to make him pay.
Going back to the arm here is Rocky Romero.
Yeah, and Rocky knows.
He's going to try to break it.
Oh my
nasty.
Goodness. Rocky knows how to punish the arm, too. He uses that Diablo armbar.
And look at this. Rocky Romero dominating in full control. He's used his wily veteran skills, his experience to get the advantage over the much more powerful Santana.
Yeah, but Santana's not backing down. Oh. He's saying, give me your best shot. Remember, again, this is only his 4th match back. So he's still getting his sea legs underneath him. I mean, he has not had a lot of ring time since coming back from that.
Well, his legs
ACL
aren't
injury.
the problem now.
Well,
it's his left arm.
I think you're right.
Which Rocky Romero is dismantling at the moment.
Again, he has that flying armbar, the Diablo armbar. You got to keep an eye out for that. He could be setting up for it.
Such a smart and seasoned competitor is Rocky Romero.
That knee right across the arm. I mean, you could tear a bicep. Kick out by Santana.
Mike Santana has got to start fighting back here. We saw the fire before. We know he's still got it in him.
Oh, he still has it in him, all right.
But right now, Romero just pummeling Santana.
Well, look, I mean, I had this exact thing in mind. You know, Mike Santana said he wanted the best challengers. And Rocky Romero was the first person, certainly one of the first people that I thought of.
Rocky Romero spending time taunting the NYC Arena crowd. That might be a mistake. He's letting Mike Santana get back up.
Been looking for a reason to have him back here in House of Glory, and this just seemed like the perfect opportunity. Santana trying to fight back.
Back up to a vertical position is Santana, and dishing out forearms to Rocky Romero.
Scoops him up. And Romero, no. Santana with reversal, nice back elbow. And Romero with a jumping knee strike.
But Santana blocked the kick and nailed one of his own.
Oh. Rocky's, oh my goodness, a glancing blow, but he got enough of it. You saw the spit fly there, and both men are down. This has been a grueling battle, half of which took place out in the crowd. And it's only gotten more grueling inside. Now, who's going to be able to make it up to their feet first?
NYC Arena crowd mostly getting behind Santana here.
I could promise you, from talking to him, the last thing Santana wants in his comeback match here in this building is to walk out with an L. That's not why he came back.
Well, nobody wants that. Nobody wants to lose. Everyone is here to try and win. But not everyone can. Camp up by Mike Santana, full of adrenaline. Huge clothesline to Rocky in the corner and a big back elbow.
Santana comes in, he catches the boot.
Oh.
Enziguri to the back of the head. Santana.
Building momentum. Rolls back.
Nice cutter by Santana.
Beautiful maneuver there.
That was a beautiful maneuver there.
That's what I said.
Well, it was worth saying twice.
Santana, I have never seen a technique quite like that. Catching up with Rocky Romero's roll with his own back roll in order to deliver the cutter.
He used Rocky's own momentum and rolled through himself. And you can see he's holding the arm. Just the way that he is holding the arm, it's not 100%. That takes some of that strength away.
Trying to deliver a big power move to Rocky Romero now.
Oh, and Rocky turns it into a DDT. Nice counter.
Rocky able to save himself there and deliver some punishment to Santana, but both men are down once again. Whoever gets to their feet now may be the one who can pick up the victory here.
This has been a hell of a battle. We are live on Premier Streaming Network. I am Jason Solomon along with Dr. Hillary P. Wisdom. This is House of Glory, Friday the 13th.
An auspicious day indeed.
Rocky has him draped over that middle rope. Trying to wake him up. He's yelling at him.
Well, this might be a mistake.
I think it might be.
Don't want to allow a competitor like Mike Santana to recover and worse, get mad.
I think he pissed him off.
Santana fighting from the apron.
And Rocky with a double stomp from the middle rope right to the back of the neck. Oh, how close was that?
Santana just able to roll that shoulder up.
How close was that? Rocky doesn't even believe it. He thought it was 3.
The imbeciles in attendance trying to rouse their favorite, Mike Santana.
Got that head hooked.
Sliced bread perhaps, but Santana caught him.
He reversed it.
Incredible strength there. Oh! Massive slam. But Romero somehow able to kick out.
Santana cannot believe it. What do I have to do to put this man away? I mean, you can practically see it on his face.
Amazing power from Santana, able to bring Romero up from that fireman's carry position all the way over into a sit-out slam.
And he did that again with that right arm.
The left arm.
Left arm, excuse me, that's been hurting him. You got to imagine he doesn't have full strength. Oh, Rocky tried for an enziguri, and he got it on the flip side.
There's a sliced bread.
2. Another kick out by Santana. And now, now Rocky's getting fired up.
He's wondering what it's going to take to put away Santana.
That is just pure frustration on his face. He is fired up.
Perhaps if Rocky can apply that armbar, that Diablo armbar, he can possibly get Mike Santana to tap out. But we know that Mike Santana is a proud and powerful competitor. It'll take a lot to get him to submit.
It would. And focusing on that arm.
Wearing out the arm is Rocky Romero. But Santana fighting back with the other one.
Santana trying, desperately doing whatever he can to try to break this grip. And he does.
Oh, there's a Diablo armbar.
There it is.
Santana able to lock his hands to avoid allowing Rocky to get full extension, but Rocky just chopping away with his heel.
Oh my goodness.
There's the full extension.
That is not good. Oh, but he got his foot on the rope. with presence of mind. Santana gets that foot on the bottom rope, or else I think that would have been it.
Yeah, and an arm bar like that, as soon as the person applying it gets full extension, you have to get to the rope immediately or you can't help but tap.
Oh, what a chop by Rocky Romero, winding up. What does he have in store here?
Might be going for those forever clotheslines, but Santana catches him. Big double chop to the back of Rocky Romero from Mike Santana.
Santana's going up.
Perhaps some kind of avalanche maneuver Santana has in mind, but Rocky's fighting out. He wants that sliced bread from the top.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna go for it.
Nails it!
That's it! 1, 2, and no! Wow.
Amazingly, Mike Santana able to kick out again.
I don't know how he did that. I mean, that was a picture-perfect sliced bread there by Rocky Romero.
Unbelievable resilience from Mike Santana.
Neither one of these guys want to give up. We could be here all night. What is it going to take to put these men away?
I think Rocky Romero is wondering that right now about Santana. What does Rocky have left in his arsenal that he could use to defeat Santana at this point?
Fighting from their knees. Santana saying, bring it.
Still a lot of force behind those forearms, and Rocky's firing up.
Trading forearm shots. And again, very smart. You don't want to break your hand with the constant right hands.
Maybe not smart for Rocky. Those are some heavy forearms coming from Mike Santana right now onto the smaller Rocky Romero. Oh, that one was nasty.
You can hear that one.
Oh, but a knee
right to the
elbow.
Right to the arm, right to the arm.
Right to the left arm.
And a lariat by Santana turns him inside out. This could be his chance. He's got him up.
Torture rack position. What Santana got in mind? Oh, powerbomb!
And that's it. I'll tell you what, Mike Santana earned every bit of that win here tonight. A hard-fought win on Friday the 13th.
Rocky Romero did everything he possibly could to try to defeat Santana, and yet Mike Santana overcame and got the victory.
Well, if there's one thing Santana knows far too well, it's how to overcome adversity. It took him a very long time to get back into that ring. And now he's got that first big win here in HOG under his belt. And now he's going to build on this. And eventually we know he's got his eye on the prize. We know what that prize is.
The HOG World Heavyweight Championship held by the indie god, Matt Cardona.
And that was a message tonight. This win was a message to the indie god. And now he's got a message for the NYC Arena.
Of my city. Real quick. Rocky, one of the best in the fucking world. If it wasn't for guys like that, guys like the Homicide, the Low Keys, the Amazing Reds, Brian and Sons, I can go on and on and on and on. But the point is, if it wasn't for guys like that, this motherfucker wouldn't be standing here today. So thank you, Rocky. You're the fucking man. Real quick, there's a motherfucker going around calling himself the king of movies. He the nerve to say he's the king of New York. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Oh, well, that's very nice. A lot of respect these imbeciles are showing for our champion.
Well, they speak their mind. Nothing wrong with that. Well, I think that says it all right there. He's made his mission statement very clear.
But I fight 'cause the light at the end